As their bond keeps growing, people started noticing how Ariana and Cynthia don't just act close when the cameras are on. Even behind the scenes, the crew has mentioned that they always stay together, talk during breaks, joke around quietly, and support each other during stressful moments of filming. Many cast members shared that whenever one of them walked into the room, the other one naturally drifted toward her, almost like they are magnets. They don't make a big show out of it. It happens in a natural, gentle way, the same way long-term couples or lifelong friends behave without thinking. One of the crew members said that during emotional scenes, Cynthia liked to breathe slowly and center herself. Ariana would stand nearby, quietly watching to make sure Cynthia was okay. And when Ariana had a moment where she needed calm energy, Cynthia would place her hand on Ariana's shoulder or fix a small part of her costume just to reassure her. This type of support isn't trained. It's something that grows from trust and emotional closeness. Fans also pointed out how their body language changes around each other. Cynthia, who is usually serious and composed, becomes playful and dreamy when Ariana is near. Ariana, who is usually energetic and bubbly, becomes calm and soft around Cynthia. They balance each other in a way that feels natural and healthy. It's the kind of connection where both people become a better version of themselves because the other person's presence brings peace and joy. During one press event, Ariana kept looking at Cynthia with admiration as she spoke, and Cynthia kept glancing back with a soft smile, as if making sure Ariana felt included in every conversation. Whenever an interviewer asked a question, they would turn toward each other before answering, almost as if checking in silently. This is something couples and very close friends often do when they have a bond built on mutual understanding. Another moment that fans loved was when Cynthia joked about Ariana being the one who cries the most on set. Ariana tried to defend herself, but she ended up laughing and admitting that yes, she did cry a lot. Cynthia gently held Ariana's hands and added that the tears were beautiful and they were part of Ariana's big heart. This was not teasing to embarrass her, it was teasing with warmth and comfort. When someone knows your emotional side and still appreciates it, that is someone who is important in your life. Their friendship also stands out because of how deeply they understand each other's humor. Ariana and Cynthia laugh at the same things, usually at moments that nobody else notices. Cynthia might raise an eyebrow and Ariana immediately bursts into laughter because she knows exactly what Cynthia is thinking. Or Ariana might whisper a tiny comment and Cynthia instantly gets the joke. This shared humor is another layer of closeness that is rare. It shows that they not only think alike, but also feel alike. One powerful moment that fans still talk about is when Cynthia said she cannot perform emotional scenes without looking at Ariana. This was more than a compliment. It was an emotional truth. When you rely on someone to ground you, keep you steady, and help you stay present in tough moments, that person holds a special place in your heart. Ariana looked visibly touched when Cynthia said this. She smiled in that shy way she has when someone says something deeply meaningful. Ariana also expressed that singing with Cynthia makes her feel safe. She said that Cynthia's voice blends with hers so beautifully that she feels she could sing with her forever. Singing is personal for Ariana, and choosing Cynthia as the one she feels most comfortable with shows how meaningful their relationship is. Another beautiful moment was when Cynthia talked about Ariana's spirit. She said that Ariana has a welcoming energy and a great heart, and that working with her feels peaceful and joyful. Ariana looks down, almost shy, because compliments from Cynthia hold a different weight. They aren't casual. They come from a place of love and respect. Fans also adore their small, everyday moments. For example, when Ariana's glasses fell, Cynthia reacted instantly, telling someone to take care of it, almost like she was worrying for her. Or when Ariana stood behind Cynthia and called her baby, which Cynthia accepted with a soft smile. These tiny interactions show a connection that is not forced, not rushed, and not shallow. One of their deepest conversations came when they talked about people judging others based on looks, voting choices, or differences. Cynthia said that true goodness comes from seeing each other with honest eyes, without judgment. Ariana agreed and added that this type of connection can change the world for the better. The way they looked at each other during this discussion showed that they share not just friendship, but also values and emotional understanding. Another surprising moment was when they talked about tattoos again. They didn't only get matching tattoos, they also held hands so the tattoos touched each other. Ariana said this made them feel connected in a lifelong way. Cynthia added that getting tattoos together felt more permanent than marriage. That was an intense statement, but it didn't shock either of them. They both nodded because in their mind, it made sense. Their bond is not temporary, it is something they want to keep forever. During the press tour, people could always see Cynthia gently adjusting Ariana's outfit or Ariana brushing Cynthia's hair behind her ear. These are soft actions that usually happen between people who share a relationship full of trust and affection. They don't do it for attention. It just happens because they care. Another moment fans loved was when Ariana said she paints things for Cynthia out of love. Cynthia said Ariana only thinks the painting is good because she loves her. This playful argument showed how deep their bond goes. They can be honest, silly, emotional, and dramatic with each other without fear. That is the sign of a relationship built on emotional safety. Crew members also said that after difficult scenes, they often sat together quietly, without talking. They didn't need words. Their presence was enough. Sitting together in silence is something only very close people can do comfortably. In one interview, when Cynthia was talking about a touching memory, Ariana leaned in so closely that it looked like she was listening with her whole heart. And when Ariana shared something emotional, Cynthia reached out and gave her a comforting look that said, "I'm right here." Their connection is also seen in the way they defend each other. When someone joked too harshly, the other stepped in with protection. When an interviewer interrupted, the other made sure her partner could continue speaking. They treat each other like equals, two people standing side by side, supporting each other through both good and stressful moments. Fans say they behave like an old married couple because their bond has the same softness, patience, humor, and steady love. Old couples don't always need big gestures. They live in small moments, fixing clothes, touching hands, sharing smiles, teasing each other, and protecting each other when needed. That is exactly what Ariana and Cynthia do. In every video, every interview, every behind-the-scenes clip, their connection shines naturally. They don't hide it. They don't explain it. They just live it. And watching them makes people feel warm, safe, and happy because their relationship reminds us that real connection still exists, even in a busy and loud world. Their bond shows that when two people truly see each other, beyond fame, beyond work, beyond expectations, they can form something special, something that feels comforting, joyful, steady, and full of mutual respect. Ariana and Cynthia have built a relationship that feels like home, and that is why their closeness has captured the hearts of millions.